And just like that, we're here. Well, most of us are here. Some of
Some
us.
of us are here.
Yeah. The two big guys, they're not here today. They don't feel good. So somebody needs to mute their YouTube.
I don't have YouTube on.
I blame Gilly. Say hi to Richard. Hi, Richard.
What's up, Richard?
Hey, Richard.
What's going on, Gilly?
I'm surviving.
Richard's drinking an old fashioned. I like it.
Who's this
Eric's here,
Rascal
but-
Hobbies?
I know. He's here, but only in spirit.
Ah,
So
He's half here.
yeah, he's half here.
he's half here. I'm guessing Buck is watching from his bed, which is don't do anything weird while you're watching the stream, Buck.
You think he'd be chatting if he was watching?
Oh, he will. You watch. So I did a couple things to make this a little easier. First of all, I have a wireless mouse, so I can hit the chats when I need to. I remounted all my cameras. So this camera is now on an arm, so I can bring it close if I need to, just like that.
Oh, nice.
That's on a camera. I changed the tripod on this camera, so it's a little easier to move around. It's not so wonky. And I got myself a Bluetooth keypad, so I can change camera views. Ta-da!
That's what I use.
Yeah, so this changes the camera views. It also can turn the camera off. And so just set some hotkeys on here, and that works really well. So tonight, Fan Home sent me 3 through 6 of the Knight Rider. So like a week after I got 1 and 2, so I figured, what the heck, I'll build them. I am going to do something special. I have some ideas for the dashboard, so we'll get started on that. What are you working on, Donnie?
I'm working on the decals on the interior of the Seaview.
Like for the walls or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Like this.
Oh, can you see the interior?
Yeah.
Like, does the side of it come off, or is it like windows?
Windows.
Oh, okay. Are they big enough that you'll see that detail?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some of it.
Gilly, what are you working on?
Not sure yet. I may do this little guy.
He's working on deciding what he's going to work on.
Well, sometimes that's, the hardest work. All right.
What are you working on, Richard?
Yeah, is Richard building? He should join us.
Jump on in.
Yeah. I know Steve's coming. He said it'll be about 9:30. You want to relax a little bit before he came on. I think he's going to finish his Enterprise at 1/1000th, I think.
9:30.
9:30, so a half hour. 6:30, 8:30 your time, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay.
So, in 4, we're building a wheel. Oh, see, now I twisted this camera. I can't have that twisted. It's going to do anything that's there. Well, look at this. We don't have to soak this wheel in cold and hot water. Boy, that is hard. Ooh.
You do or you don't?
No, you don't. They use a 2-piece wheel, so you just bring the wheel inside the wheel or inside the tire, and off you go. There's a very awful mold mark right there. We're not going to use that side as the outside.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I always try to look. Should I do my split cam? I always try to look.
Oh, I see it.
See it right here? There's like
Yeah.
a really awful mold seam. So
There's one over
We're
on
gonna-
the other side, too.
yeah, there's a big crack over here, but the outside looks fine. So guess what's going to be the outside?
Where's a big crack?
It's got like a, I don't know if you can see it. There's a big mold. Let me see if I can do this. It'll focus.
Yeah, I
on it.
think
There's
Gilly was making a joke.
Oh, you know what? Okay, here I am trying to be nice. Ooh, this is nice. It's metal.
That is nice.
So you don't have to do that. That was simple enough.
Alright.
Grab the back. See, you got to watch out. This has a valve stem in it, already made in, that sticks out. So
Don't
you
break it.
invariably would break that off if not paying attention. So flip this over. It looks
And they
like all
just snap
three.
click together?
Well, they probably have to be squeezed together. I got to take pictures along the way. You guys are going to distract me.
Build. Don't worry about pictures.
You shush. And I forgot my memory card. There it is. Take a look at chat, see what's going on. Richard says, nice kit. Richard's building nothing. Nothing. Sitting in a chair, drinking an old fashioned, relaxing, apparently.
That works. Actually, doesn't sound too bad.
That's not too bad.
Oh, there it goes.
You have to give this
Wow.
a very good squeeze with how hard that rubber is.
Shh, don't be too loud. Trojan will get jealous.
So I think this is going to be entertaining because I think I'm going to have to squeeze this while you're putting the screws in. Let the screws bring it together.
Oh, so we get to watch Todd fight with the tire.
Yeah. That pretty much sounds correct. AM, FM, a washer, BP. All right. Screwdriver. Give me some oil. Gilly, you were singing before the stream started, so I expect it now.
Yeah.
Gilly says, no.
Kind of lost my voice a bit. So I just opened this kit and then there's no instructions, so.
Oh,
Well,
you got an Eric kit.
Yeah.
We have already decided that the instructions were no good anyway.
Yeah.
Instructions are just a suggestion.
Ooh, feels a lot of tension on that screw.
Mm-hmm. 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 Da, da, da.
Yeah, that's definitely some wrenching that has to happen on that.
On
Which
that
is,
tire.
yeah, you really got to squeeze that back rim. I had to do it on the edge of the table. That's why it was off camera, without breaking that valve stem.
Maybe you should have used clamps.
Nah, I'm just getting creative. Just have to get the screws like halfway started. Then it'll suck it back. It'll suck it in there. That's all three in. Yeah, I guess that's the alternative to squeezing it on, using hot water and squeezing the rubber on a rim.
Fight with it.
Yeah. So that's all three in. Okay. All right. On to brake discs. I should bring this camera down even more. Something like that. What do you think? I can't get my hand here. Yeah. So Eric's comment is kind of funny. He says, "Yeah, I've learned not to take apart the wheels the hard way." I've never had to take a wheel apart on a part work. Like once it was together, especially the ones that have a hot wheel of like rubber wheel you use hot water with. And Eric was trying to take the wheels apart for the Eleanor to disassemble the whole thing so we could reassemble it on stream. But he mangled the hell out of it, trying to get it off. I'll teach you. Don't take.
Messed up one of the wheels.
Yeah, but just the inside of it. But still, like that'll teach you not to do that.
Right.
Don't take the wheels. Don't take the wheels apart. Luckily, he only did one. So
the rest of them are still safe.
Yeah. But he got one of them apart. I said, use that one as your example on how to put them together, just like this. Like, I'll take all the pictures of one wheel, and then when we build the other three, I just reuse the pictures. No real point in doing it multiple times. And I said, do the same thing. Just take one wheel, and reuse it.
It's going to be the same anyway.
Now, I have a mod for this.
Oh, yeah, you got the magnetic hubcaps, don't you?
I have the magnetic hubcaps, and I have the cross-wheel brakes, which, while the kit did not actually have cross-wheel brakes, they look pretty cool, so...
I think it was stock.
No, that car was perfectly stock.
Matter of fact, they got them straight off the assembly line.
Yep, for $1. I think they did buy the first one, then Pontiac gave them the rest of them for $1. And any ones that got wrecked in the train accident. Those look pretty good. They're kind of gold. Is this me? They look kind of gold. Hard to tell there.
Yeah, they do have a slight gold tint to them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the plastic.
And they're both cut the same way. When realistically the rotors would go in opposite directions because the
Right,
slots
but
would
they're the same on
centrifugally.
both sides, right?
No, not on a real
No,
car.
I mean, if you turn them over, are they the same on the back?
No, the backside doesn't have the slots. You
Oh,
see the etching?
okay, never
The
mind
etching of
then.
the slots is not on the backside. The
I was gonna
holes
say
obviously
you
is.
could just flip it over on the other side, but never
Yep,
mind.
we can't do that. So we get some crossroad brakes and we get some blackout stickers so that the holes show better. Let me take a picture of this.
See, Todd, there you go, expecting $1,600 models to be realistic again, man. Come on.
Well, this is realistic, technically. Stock brakes is realistic.
Hey, Dan.
What do you say, Gilly?
Munchkin Modeling said hi, everyone.
What's going
What's going
on?
on?
Well, do I sound better tonight, Todd?
You sound way better tonight. I completely forgot that you sounded awful last week.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
I'm using a cheap-ass $20 headset.
Well, apparently that's all it took. Eric says howdy. I'm assuming he's saying howdy to Munchkin. That's it. Break's done. I like that. Nice and
You
quick.
never know who Eric's saying howdy to.
Well, as much as he talks to himself, whew,
Exactly.
could be anybody. So we're going to save this other brake. Put it back in the bag. Save this for the other wheel. So, it's not too bad. Looks fancy. You know what? Honestly, I think when it's behind the wheel, you can barely see it as it is, and then when you put the bowling ball on, you'll never see it. But it's one of these pieces that you know it's in there.
You know it's there.
Yeah. It's like all the work I know I did on the X-wing for the engines, and you just never see it. Or the DeLorean, did all that work on the engine, and then you'll never see it again.
Yeah, it's like the B-17 that I built. Detailed out the whole interior, and then you have these little pinhole windows you can see it through. It's like, yeah. But I know it's there. Or at least that's what I tell myself.
Oh, I skipped a step. I'm going to put the this plastic brake caliper. Honestly, that brake caliper doesn't look too bad. I mean, for all of the different kinds of brake calipers I've put on models,
Right?
that does not look bad. Be fair.
Just paint them blue.
No. Stop. Stop with your weirdo-ness.
Paint them red. Brembo brakes. Yes, Kit had custom racing brakes.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? You put slotted rotors on it.
That's right.
All you need is some red paint and a Brembo decal.
Is that all? Super
Yeah.
simple. And I gotta be honest. This is the most realistic. The what do they call that? It's a dust shield on a real car, and it's got to
Dust
be the most
shield?
realistic one. Yep, it's a brake dust shield behind the rotor. It has to be the most realistic one of those I've seen in a long time. To be fair.
Nice.
Cool. But the question is that what the brake dust shield looked like on that Trans Am?
Oh God, will we ever know? So we'll slide the calipers, the brake rotor assembly into the caliper. All right. And we're going to grab the spindle, the knuckle. The knuckle has a little tab on it. Right there. I love how it focuses on every. You put something right in front of the camera, it doesn't do it. So there's a little tab right there. And that
I
realistically
don't want
fits
to
in that
focus
slot.
on that.
That fits in that slot right there. Keep it from rotating. That locks into place. How close do you think you are to being done on the Seaview?
I haven't even started painting the hull yet. I wanted to get the interior built. That way I could work on the lighting and get the lighting right. And then take the interior back out and paint the hull.
Oh boy. That's what it feels like if I were to build this one, what is it, a 537th Enterprise? That's what it feels like it's going to be. Eric says I need to paint the bolt heads.
Yeah.
But I don't know that necessarily they would be brass. I have a feeling that on kit that this would just be all silver garbage. And you're never going to see it. And I'm tired of putting all the detail into things you're never going to see.
But you'll know it's there, Todd.
But I will know it's there. I mean, there's a little pin here, but I think we're actually going to add brake lines. There's a bolt here. There's some nuts here. No, I'm not. Eric's been overruled.
Sorry, Eric.
Seems he's not here to argue either.
He's not. So there's nothing he can do about it.
Yeah.
So while the knuckle goes through the slot in the brake shield, the dust shield, there's a tab right here inside the wheel on the post, and that goes into the slot on the brake rotor. So the brake rotor will spin, and the spindle won't. Go. Spindle.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's very cool.
Click, 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 click.
Yep. 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 And now there's a little nylon washer. Did that.
Anybody that doesn't know what Todd does probably watches our stream and goes, "Why do I keep hearing clicking noises?"
Oh yeah, no, I'm taking pictures for my build sites. I document all of these every step of the way, every screw. I take pictures along the way because I'm not a YouTuber.
Even though you're on YouTube at this very moment.
I know. I blame you guys for that. I really do.
We'll take the blame for that.
I'll take the blame, Todd. Thanks.
You're on YouTube, several channels, Facebook. Oh no, you didn't do the Facebook, did you?
What
You just
for this
did all
stream?
the YouTube channels.
No, I think it's clicked for Facebook, isn't it? Oh, it's not. Oh well. I put a link in the Facebook group for this channel, so for the YouTube, the main channel.
Yeah, it's all good.
I mean, realistically, what I was thinking is, oh, hang on, Buck's got it. Buck's got to see. I told you he was going to show up. I just log in time to hear Gilly go he and Todd go click click. See, well, that sounds about right. Rascal is promoting my main build site. That's my parent site, mypartworks.com, and it links to all of my separate build sites, individuals. Thank you, Eric. No, what was I going to say? What were we talking about? You sidetracked me. Oh, so this streams to everybody's channel, right? Streams to Eric's channel, Donnie, your channel, goes to my channel, goes to Eric's channel. But if they're not here in the stream, does it make sense to stream to your channel?
I don't know.
Like if they're not part of the stream, it's basically us on their channel. So that's kind of weird.
If you think about it, it is, yeah.
We need to like an attendance roll call. Are you coming? No? Then you're not a destination.
Or just boot them out once the stream starts. They're not here, out.
Just like end it, a couple minutes into the stream.
No,
just kill
you
them
can
off.
just go up to where all the little things are listed and just boot them out.
No, I know, but that'll end the stream on their individual channels. They'll still end up with a stream that's got like 5 minutes of video.
Yeah, it will do that.
Yeah, this is a FM.
Well, then you just boot them out right before the stream actually goes live. They're not here. Too late.
All right, so this is one of those situations where the tighter that screw is, the less this wants to rotate. So this does not, see, so you gotta kind of play with tension on that screw. And I do it so the wheel basically does not free roll. So if I spin it, see how it spins like that? I turn that off because I want it to basically only move if I move it. I started doing that on the DeLorean because it had a tendency to roll off the table.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
I don't plan on this ever being a model that's good. I'm going to play with. You mean
you're not going to be sitting down in the floor with Kit going vroom, vroom, vroom?
No. Yes, Mark has an excuse. He says he had a medical procedure today, which he did. He has an excuse. But I would tell my doctor, hey, I have to stream on Friday. You cannot stick me with 4 things.
Sorry, Doc. I got a YouTube thing,
Yeah.
I got to get my priorities right.
He can say, I'm an influencer. So no drugs on Friday.
No drugs for Friday, please.
I'm an influencer, man. I got to get my priorities right.
It's funny. So this looks pretty good. So here's the bowling ball. Very shiny.
Oh, nice.
Now, if they were going to go into this much detail, because I know the bowling balls
Is
themselves,
that the aftermarket one or the kit one?
no, this is one that comes with kit.
Oh, nice.
They could have put the star that's inside the Pontiac.
I was just going to ask that. Yeah.
It's not there, but they could have. I think with this much detail, they easily could have embossed a little star inside the Pontiac
logo. You got some paint pens, Todd. So just.
Did the original car have it on the show?
Did it have the logo? I think the bowling balls did have the little. They had like a little. It was just embossed, like it wasn't painted or anything. It was just embossed, but they think they had at least the Pontiac logo had the little embossed star that was in there.
What year was that Trans Am?
82 and 83.
Yeah.
And they use Firebirds, they use Trans Ams, they use whatever they can get their hands on. But I like it. I like how shiny it is. Looks really good.
Ready.
So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to show both ways of doing it, since I do have the magnetic hubcaps. I have that. I'm going to go ahead and put the screws in and show how that's done. And then I will take the screws out and we will do my clean mount.
Hey, Big C.
What is he saying now? You don't sit on the floor and play with your models. You really do models. That's true, but not when you spend like $1,500 on them. All of Todd's parts are the kit ones. I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know, man. If you pay $1,500 for a model, I almost think it requires you to play with it, just to get your money's worth.
Mm-hmm. Big Charlie's here. Howdy, y'all.
What's going on, Charlie? Actually, on kit, there is no star.
Really? Where are you getting your data? Just look at an 82 Trans Am and see if just the stock bowling ball hubcaps.
The stock bowling ball hubcaps actually have the whole little arrowhead shape painted red, and then the star in the red. But kit does not.
They must have blacked it out.
Because I've looked at about 15 pictures of kit now, and none of them have it.
Big C's just chilling. That's what this stream is for. That's what we do. We just spend a few hours on a Friday night. And put models together. Or some other hobby, I suppose. That was easy. Okay. Fingerprints off. Oh, I think all those pictures are come out terrible. All right, now.
Here you go, Todd. One of the original kits for sale.
It looks like it's in great shape, too.
Right. Back to the decals. Todd got me distracted looking at pictures of kit.
Magnet safety. Do not stick these. Do not eat these magnets.
Hey, Todd, don't eat them.
Good thing they told you that, man, or, you know.
Now, see, that's interesting. I thought that this came with both color stickers. So this has the silver chromey stickers in it. And these cover the holes, so it looks like down inside here, once you pull these screws out, that looks like chrome lug nuts hiding down in there.
Right.
But I know you can get this with black. I thought you got both. Maybe you have to order it with either silver or black stickers. So all I have is the silver. So that's okay. I was going to use the silver. All right.
They only give the black stickers to the people who pay for the model.
Was that a dig? Feels like a dig.
Just saying.
Feels like a dig.
I couldn't resist, Todd. I'm sorry.
Buck's asking, where is Francisco? Francisco is still out of town. All right. So you take the screws out, and then right here on this mold mark, you just see it, the flat mold mark on there, we get to put a magnet. Five little magnets there. They should have adhesive in the back.
You know, you could just paint the screws silver.
Now the screws. This is the whole reason I wanted to get like a magnetic kit. First of all, I've did it on my Ecto and I've done it on the DeLorean, and it's such a bonus because a lot of times you have to get to the screw that holds the wheel on. They either tighten it or you have to take the wheels off later in the build to install something. And if they have press-in hubcaps or they have press-in wheel centers or something like that, it just you destroy them trying to get them out. They knew it was so bad on the GTR, they actually sent you a new one to replace the one you're about to destroy. I mean, come on.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like, they knew it.
See, I don't understand. Why do they tell you put this together when they know you're going to have to take it back apart to do something else?
No.
You know,
honestly,
common sense would say, just don't put this together yet.
Yeah.
They sent you the part, hold on to it, and you can put it on later. They do that anyway.
All right, Big C. Catch you later.
I only have stages 1 and 2 of R2-D2, and I already have parts that they sent and said, just hold on to these till later.
Well, I don't know what Gilly's doing. He's doing nothing. He's watching. Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave.
Hey.
From the UK. Gosh, it's got to be like 4 o'clock in the morning. So he either just got up or he's going to bed. Oh, okay, he's going to bed. Get some sleep, pop on and say, oh, it's good to see you, Des Models. Thanks for coming by.
What's going on?
Whew. We'll see you, Big Charlie. He's taking off. Have a good weekend. Yes, indeed.
Oh, look, Steve's on. Let's
Is he?
add him to the stream. Bam.
Well, let's... Oh, there you did it for me. All right, good.
Evening, everyone.
What's going
Good
on?
evening, sir.
Man, I wish I had a room that big to model in. I have a corner
He's got,
of the
like he's got like a whole building.
Who?
Steve.
Whoa, what are you making?
A teeny enterprise.
Yeah. Figured I'd go back to it.
Steve's got it. He's got it made. Like his hobby room has a kitchen.
Oh, wow.
I saw the tour.
Oh, that's the old one.
Oh, did you move again?
Yes, we did.
Oh, that was quick. You weren't in that other one very long then, right?
Yeah, that was 800 square feet. This one's 1,800 square feet.
Oh, gotta love it.
That's
That one
more
was too
square
small,
feet
right?
than my house.
It's bigger than what we live in. Yeah.
Now that's how you do it. You get a hobby room that's bigger than the house you live in. All right. So now we can test this real quick. But the magnet's stuck in place. You just stick it on the inside of the wheel. Then find the pivot holes here. It grabs onto the. It attacks it to the screw that's holding the wheel on. It won't fall off.
Nice.
Bounce test.
Now they give you a removal tool, but I don't think you really need it because you can just peel these. You can just pick these right off. So that's that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the stickers and we're going to cover up the screw holes in the wheel. So I'm going to do that with my plastic tweezers, so don't scratch anything. Now, see, this is what I like about one of the things that Mike does is that he included us a tool, just a little soft applicator tool
To put the stickers on with?
To push the stickers all the way into place. Yep.
Nice.
So I like that. So I'm gonna switch hands here, which means I need to move this camera. So I'm gonna do what I've seen other people do. So this ought to be interesting. They put the camera in between their hands, just like that. Straighten it up here. This should be fun. Try something a little different. Put the wheel in front of the camera here, like that. And then all we're going to do is I'm going to clean the garbage out of there. Just put that in here and move it around, just like that. That's easy. Easy peasy.
Instant lug nut.
I always wondered how people did this. Seems like the hands are on either side. Of course, the camera's really too close. This angle, but that's okay.
That looks so natural.
Well, I've also learned some people that have that view don't actually have the camera right in front of them.
Where do they have it? Like over their head?
Shoulder.
Over the shoulder,
Really?
yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, I watch Dr. Faust's painting clinic. He paints a lot of minis and stuff.
Okay.
And he did a tour of his little painting area one time, and he showed his camera setup and everything. And the whole time I've been watching him, I'm like, how the hell do you paint with a camera in front of you? He don't. It shoots right over his shoulder. Oh, that's actually a pretty good idea.
There we go. 5 stickers in place. Keep the spares for the other wheel. Yeah, he includes a removal tool, which is just basically a plastic bar that you would, once you put this on, you would pull this over it, and then the rod that has the magnets on it is also a magnet. So you can take this rod and you can suck the wheel, you can suck the hubcap off, but I don't think you need to because you can just use your fingers under the edge.
Yeah.
But it's nice that it's there.
Nice try, Eric.
It's the thought that counts. You're not going to build the sub, Gilly?
Yeah.
There's a guy in the Facebook group, Hobby Time Modelers Facebook group, that's building a 1/48 scale sub.
Oh, yeah, that's Jamie.
That looks really good too.
Doesn't
That's
it? He
awesome.
had the
Interior? Oh, yeah.
the conning tower sitting there. The conning tower is huge. I can
It's
imagine how
huge.
big that
Yeah,
sub's gonna
big.
be. That sub's gonna be bigger than the Sea View.
Oh, that's a model I want to do.
The Sea View?
Yep.
That's what I'm
Show 'em.
working on right now.
Show them.
Oh, really?
Show 'em, Donnie.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm working on the
Here, hang on.
interior for it right now.
We gotta give Donnie the spotlight. Give him a second here.
Focus.
Oh, wow.
Oh, come on, camera.
Does
There
that
we
come
go.
with the kit or is that an add-on?
The interior comes with it. The decals are from Paragraphics.
Okay. Not enough
But, yeah.
time.
And then that's the other side of the interior.
That's cool.
Actually, this thing builds really quick. I've already got the entire hull built in like, what, 2 weeks' time? With lights in it.
You know, when I went to Wonderfest, they had a couple there that were really well done. All lit up.
But yeah, I was surprised at how easy it went together. I was tempted to add motors to turn the propellers, but nah.
Now, is that the movie version or the TV version?
TV version.
Okay. That's got 8 windows, right?
No,
Or
TV
6?
version is the 4 window.
4 windows.
Yeah, the movie version is the 8.
8, yeah.
The movie version had like 2 levels to the interior, where the TV version only has 1.
I like how Eric's giving Gilly commands.
Is Gilly in a coma again?
I'm right here.
He's not in a coma. He's just ignoring you, Eric.
And Andrea, wow. So Buckman's wife is moving in with you, Gilly.
Yes, I know. Perfect.
I don't know what that means, but wow.
I'm not gonna even touch that. We'll just leave that alone.
It's for you, Todd.
Yep. I think that means the rest of my house is having dinner while I'm streaming. So that is the wheel. There we go. We have some lug nuts in there, or lug nut looking things, and a magnetic cap.
That actually looks pretty good.
I think it's good enough.
Looks so real.
Buck said Andrea wants to live in Canada.
Oh, yeah. Your interview's coming up, Donnie.
Yep.
Ooh, I don't want to miss that.
You won't
Everyone's
miss
going to have
much.
to go in and watch, and we'll tease Donnie.
What is that for? Is that the podcast interview?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Is Eric doing it?
no,
No.
not the HTM podcast. You know, Joshua Risdom.
That name sounds familiar.
He's been doing it for years on his YouTube channel.
He shows up on Sundays once in a while.
Yeah.
On
On
the
the Sunday stream.
live stream.
Oh, okay.
He showed up once on the Friday stream. But then he kind of moved on to the Sunday stream.
Are we doing a Sunday stream?
I don't know.
Or how the boys will
Isn't that the same time his interview is on?
I don't know.
It's at 1 o'clock.
All
But
right, so that was the easy issue. Now comes the fun one.
I was looking at your, I think it was your site, looking at what's coming up in the next set for R2, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just test fitting parts.
Oh yeah.
The whole second stage is just test fit this, test fit this, test fit this. You're done. Oh,
Oh, why did I put that away?
Buck is asking how long the interview is.
usually about an hour.
Just got to say, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
No
It'll end
comment.
fast.
No comment.
No comment. See, Eric? No. No.
Yeah, I think most of Josh's are like an hour long. Or Joshua. He said he hates being called Josh.
We have a Joshua at work. Is the same.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Where did I put them?
I wonder why.
Just personal preference. Did you hear that? That was Steve going into his huge drawers of stuff.
Now I'm going into the storage room.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a storage room. That's nice. Gilly, you should share how your setup is. The stack, the bench, the bed, the wife, the whole bit.
We talked
That's
about
okay.
this.
My build area is one corner of the living room, so you know.
Well, when I was cleaning up my desk to move over to this new office, I found the directions to the Star Trek. Remember, I didn't have them.
Right?
For the Enterprise?
The Enterprise. Yeah, well, apparently I must have opened the box up to read the directions, and I put them on my desk. That's why they got separated. Then I found them. Now I've lost them again. So I'm right back to winging it. All right.
That's all right. I mean, it's so repetitive.
Right?
That
Yeah,
you kind of
it's
figure it out.
the botany bay. There's only like I think 3 pieces to it or something.
You know, it's here. So, so Buck says 2 o'clock on Sunday. 2 o'clock. I'm assuming he means his time, which is noon o'clock my time. So I don't have to get up early. I like that. I like that. He says maybe a stream tomorrow afternoon. No. I like Sunday. Give us a day. And then he's got an entire patio room for a shop. Now, he probably had to give up the entire rest of the house to his wife for Disney stuff. So just to have the patio.
Oh no, he gave up the entire house, even
That's
his
what I mean.
patio room to Disney stuff.
Oh.
His patio has Disney stuff. A lot of it goofy though, which is bug, but still.
Yeah.
Oh. More pieces.
So at least they're going to set up, just by looking at this, they are going to set up a way to light. The voice box is going to have its own light. The lights on top of the dash are going to have their own light.
Yeah, but if you're going to light the voice box, Todd, you have to do it right. You have to put individual LEDs so they go out from the middle when he talks.
Nope, I'm going to stick to the season, the pilot episode where the first few episodes where it was just a red box.
Oh, come on, Todd.
Even though I love the LED segments, obviously, the segmented display is much better. It looks like a mouth, the whole bit. But it's also a lot of work. So I'm going to be okay with this.
Yeah.
After all the stuff you did to the Enterprise?
Hey, not every model's like the Enterprise, okay?
Well, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
But this is Kit. This is an icon of the 80s, man.
There's the igniter lights. Probably not going to come through in focus, I bet, because it's just going to keep focusing on the background.
Focus for a second.
At least you can read them.
Yeah.
They're legible. So that's going to have a light under it, so that's kind of nice.
So those will all light up?
Yeah. I have faith that our community will put together some kind of kit for Kit.
A kit.
That will probably replace all of the dashboard components, including the TVs, with working displays. I have faith. I have an idea because I'm going to build this stock first, and then I'm going to show you what I've been working on. I have created.
I saw those on Discord.
Yes. So I have created decals for the displays. And if we get really close, you might even be able to even read them.
Yep.
So I created it with the light so that you can see this is the light out. This is the blackout mask, and then this is the color graphics. So these stack on top of each other. So I am going to try this. I printed I printed these on with a white vinyl. This is a white vinyl sticker sheet, and I did it also on clear. So I'm going to build it stock first, and then if we have time, I will get to the modded version, and we'll see how it looks.
If that's white vinyl, how are you going to get the two lined up?
You know what? I'll show you. This is a light pad.
Oh, nice.
So it's lit, and I can turn it up and down. So I can make it darker, or I can make it brighter. So it's like basically a portable light box. It's going to make the cameras go insane. But it's a portable light box, so it's made for like tracing and things like that. So I'll be able to put the decals on here and try to stack them on top of each other perfectly with light underneath. It's much, much brighter in person than what you're seeing on the screen because the camera is adjusted for it. But that is my I bought that. It's super cheap. The thing's like $15.
Really?
Yep. But a portable light box, I was gonna, because when I was testing it, and believe me, I'll show you, pages and pages and pages and pages of testing that I did just to make sure it was the right shape, that the angles fit, that it was the right color, that I had to resize it and scale it, and over and over and over and over again. But when I was testing it to the pieces, I was using my phone, like the flashlight on my phone, and I was trying to stack them on top of each other on the phone, and you get basically one shot, because as soon as it touches, if you try to peel it up and remove it, it pulls up the toner, because they're laser printed, pulls up the toner, so you get one shot. So that's why I printed like 8 copies of each of the dash. So I have multiple copies to work with, and I'll try it both in clear and in white if we're here long enough and I get to that point. But I'm going to build it stock first. Them? They're going to be backlit, yeah. Yep, for sure.
So I'll show you. Is that how the kit comes, or that's what you're going to do?
The kit comes with, and I'll show you. So like here's, let me grab up one of the panels. So like this is just one of the panels you get with the kit, right?
Yeah.
It's just, and it's clear plastic with a print on it, and it kind of has a light block. You can kind of see the light block in there. But when this is lit, and when there's an LED behind it, the whole thing glows white. Like the light just blows right through it. So when and there's going to be an LED behind it, and so the whole thing glows, which is not very accurate. Only the LEDs and LCDs should be working. So I did it so when it lights from behind.
So basically, they just printed it and didn't bother to actually light block it.
Yeah. So when I do it, it'll be more with that. That's the light mask, and then this will be the front. And hopefully, when I stack them, that same light will only light up what I want it to light up.
Okay.
At least that's the idea. So that's the plan. We'll see. And I bought where is it at? I bought some styrene sheets that I can use to make my own if this piece will come out of here. So I bought some sheet plastic, just some styrene sheet, flexible. So I can try to make my own lenses without destroying the stock ones. Because I'm pretty sure I could get the print off of these. I'm pretty sure this is just printed, and I could take the print off with alcohol or just let them soak or something. They're just printed on clear plastic. But I'm going to try to not ruin these, just in case. So, all right, where was I? Now you got me all sidetracked.
No, you got yourself sidetracked.
I probably did. Yeah. It's just I'll blame you guys. It's easier. All right, we'll catch up on chat. That is not what I clicked on, but okay. I clicked on this one. 12 by 26 patio, 12 by 2016 display room, and a 10 by 10 bedroom, all for the stash. Or is the bedroom just for the stash? Because that's insane. Well, he doesn't. Buck always says he has like 200 kits.
No, he has like 500. Oh
gosh. He doesn't want to jinx fan home like. You think I caused the downfall of Eagle Moss? You think it was me? It was that video. You know that video I did where I did my modified Enterprise versus the stock one, and I put them side by side. That's it, what did it. There. Yep, that video just closed them down.
Killed Eagle Moss. It's your fault, Todd.
Gilly is building, or at least he's reading instructions. Yes. Isn't Gilly building a sub? What are you doing? Gilly is looking at instructions. I use that for the QM2 windows. I assume you mean the styrene sheet that I had. Yes. Eric's a dork. That's what that is. What's QM2? That's why you keep me around to keep up with the chat. It's true, Buck. Like, how am I supposed to build while I'm trying to click on people's chats? You guys keep talking, and I can't put stuff together. Now I feel the pain. No wonder Buck doesn't want to be here. That's what's really going on. All right, so we got that in. How is this going to stay in place? So now it's the voice box. So here's the tiny little voice box. Let's see if I can even get this to focus. This should be fun. There you go. It's not bad. And the printing's legible. It's transparent. Oh, hey, look at that. It's really hard to see. I don't know how close this camera will focus. Let's see if I can get it to focus really close. It does have the striations. I don't know if you can see them.
Oh, yeah.
But it does have the striations for the vertical bars.
There you go, Todd. You got to put an LED in each one of those.
Yeah. I don't think they make LEDs that small.
They do.
In 0402.
Oh, there you go. See?
Thanks. I got the peanut gallery just making it harder on my life.
No, we're just trying to help you out, Todd. Just trying to help you out, man.
So that's just
Let's go to the LED
doesn't
drawer.
stay there. Is that even smaller than nano? Oh, that's not good. Did I just do that? Oh,
Even smaller than what?
so I was putting this on here, and the text rubbed off.
Oh,
You're kidding.
So now the normal has a big hole in it. That's unfortunate.
send
I
it
don't know
back.
how that happened. Must have had a bubble. No, I don't care. I'll paint it if it shows through when it lights up. I'll paint it red with a Sharpie.
There you go, Todd. That's an 0402.
What is it? The
See?
size of a? It's like the head of a pin.
Yep.
That's perfect right there, Todd. That's what you need. One of those in each one of those little segments. Perfect.
All right. Well, I'll send it to you. You wire it up.
No. That's
I'm
your
thinking
kit,
that's pretty
Todd.
close to what the Light My Bricks uses.
Oh, okay. I have some very, very tiny, but I don't. The ones I use for the Enterprise, but I don't know what they are. They're just LEDs and wires. I don't know what, like you guys say 402s. I don't know what they are.
Oh, this is like folding the map back up. Gee.
Teeny tiny LEDs.
I got these to do the MDT in the fire truck.
Oh, all right. So I'm curious, is maybe you guys can help me out, is a lot of these, the dashboard panels, if I try to create a new one, they're already pre-bent, like they have angles, like this one here. What is the best way of bending that styrene sheet? Like a heat gun, or what? Like what's
Toaster
the best way
oven.
to...
You
Like
can do it
toaster
very
oven?
carefully with a heat gun, yeah.
Okay. Urkel.
Did I do that?
Buck would do that. He would join the stream. Well, he would join the stream, not actually join himself to the stream, and just change my name. He would do that.
Not Buck. Never.
So, again, I'm going to ask for honest opinions on what I should do with these, on how to bend it. It's very flexible. I don't know if I necessarily need to like hard making sure it stays that way, but
Well, like I said, you could use a heat gun and just warm it up and maybe just bend it against the back of the one you've already got there, the kit part.
Yeah.
To get the angle right. That would probably work. And you wouldn't have to get it that hot, really.
I wonder if gravity is enough for it. If like I took this piece, laid another piece on top of it, a piece of the styrene, and then just heated it and let it just kind of fall down. I wonder if it would do that. I've never messed with styrene like that. So.
It would probably require some pressure. It wouldn't take a lot.
All right, well, we'll worry about that when I get to that point. Buck keeps telling me to use fire. He wants me to burn my house down, and my job is to burn Donnie's house down, so I don't understand.
Yeah, how did we get to that point anyway?
You were the last stop. That's where the party is.
So the party's at my house, so it has to get burnt down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? We'll have to add Steve to the list. We figured out where everybody lives, Steve, and we put it in Google Maps, or I did. I put it in Google Maps, and to visit everybody's place from SCHUHMAN to Gilly to Eric to Buck to Donnie, it was like a 6,200-mile drive.
Yeah.
And then I would have to have you, and you're in Pennsylvania, right?
Yep.
Oh, see, cross country. Here we go. Just make it like a 9,000-mile drive. Why not? Yes, I can. You know what? I can make 24 volts. I wonder if I can just charge it with 24 volts and bend that plastic. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with it.
Eric thinks 24 volts fixes everything. Although I will admit, Eric's the only person I've ever seen put 24 volts through a 3-volt LED and not kill it.
Did not kill himself yet.
Not kill. I mean, all the lights in the entire model. He killed one out of all of them. Insane. Eric's an overachiever.
So it's an interesting design. Basically, each section of the dashboard has a light box behind it with a hole for an LED. But these don't stay in very well. And if you glue it, it's instantly going to destroy the graphics. Let's use PDA or something. But they stay in somewhat. Now I know why the in the promotional pictures, this on the interior of the car, this display has slid down inside the car, so it's crooked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in their marketing pictures, they should probably fix that.
Yeah. Who makes that? Fan home?
Yeah, D'Agostini fan home. Yep.
I want the Optimus Prime.
Do you?
I do.
I do not want to build that.
Oh, really?
No.
That Katrina was really excited over that build.
Are you going to build it?
Yeah. Well, you got the email I got, right?
You know, the marketing email?
No, I got something right from Claire. Did you not get one from Claire?
This is my silence. I did get an email from Claire at Agora, and it was basically the you know, hey, this is the model, this is the release notes, here's the information.
Yeah, I didn't think that went to everybody though. I think that was
well. You should tell her you want to build. Well, I think she released it to all the channels, her like marketing channels. You know.
Yeah. Well, I already sent an email back saying I can't wait for it.
Hey, Todd.
Oh. Yes.
Just tell them that you want to build it. You know, they have them send it to you, and then just give them my address.
Is that what I should do?
Yeah. You don't like the cartoon Optimus Prime?
You know what? Even as a kid, I really never watched Transformers that much.
I did.
I'm not a real big fan, but like I said, Katrina is, so I was excited for her. I called her right up. I said, guess what they're doing? She said, I'm doing enough.
Did you tell her you want to build it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, I hope she sends it to you. Are you going to do a stream on it?
Oh, probably.
Like, are you going to... Yeah, okay.
I mean, yeah, if she sends it to me, I'm kind of think I'm obligated.
That's kind of how it works.
Sounds like Todd's thinking, oh, no. Hell, Todd sends it to me. I'll do a stream on it.
I have to have a connection to the model. like if I can't get into the model, I am doing them a disservice by trying to, you know, give them exposure for a model I'm just not into. I mean, D'Agostini asked me if I wanted to do the well, I don't know what the bike was. It the bike? No, not the bike. The camper van, the VW, the Samba. And
I'd really be excited. I'd really be excited if it was Bumblebee.
See, Todd, just tell him to send it to you. You can send it to me. I'll build it. I'll do a YouTube series on it. I'll do the whole 9 yards.
Here's the thing: if it was the new one, not the original one, like it was the new one, which has got a lot more detail and interesting things on it, I probably would have. I would have been interested. I probably would have been interested. But this one is very basic. I mean, obviously it's based on the cartoon, but if you grew up in the cartoon, I can see that.
I mean, I admit the new one does look cooler, but like you said, the other one's the one I grew up watching.
Yeah, so, and I get it. And I don't have to build every part work that's out there.
Well, like I said, I volunteered to build that one for you.
Well, how many subs do you have, Steve?
Let's see. I have the T800, the fire truck, the Super Snake.
No. How many subs on your channel?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant how many subscriptions. I just hit 1,000 this past week. I've got 1,100 now, I think.
See? And that's why Agora likes you.
And I'm almost at my 4,000 watch hours. I'm at 3,400.
Oh. You're going to get all monetized. You're going to get all monetized out of us. You won't talk to us anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, get my whole, 5 cents a month.
So that's what
Nah, it'll be at least a quarter a month.
And it was that doggone putting together of that Cobra Max 3D printer is what got me all the
Really?
Yeah. Of everything I've done, that and a couple of the Halloween controllers, but that Anycubic Cobra Max, that real big 3D printer, people really were interested in what I did with that.
I gotta admit, I watched both videos. They were good. So I put up a chat. So we're trying to find a name for our build live streams, and I know that's what Buck is asking about. The final 2 names to vote on for the new name for Friday nights. It's not just Friday nights; it's also Sunday. It's anytime we decide to do a group build. And I know what were some of the ones we had. We had the Build Guild, which I think has a YouTube channel. We have what was it? Screws and Glues.
Oh, we had a bunch.
What were some of the other ones? This is Buck's. If this is your vote, which is HTM Old Man Building, that's disappointing.
Hey, he wanted to call it the Stooges, so.
Right? Three Stooges Building.
No, just the Stooges.
Andrew looked at the Optimus Prime, and I feel like that's going to be the situation a lot of the time. I think some people are going to like it, and some people are not going to like it. I am one of the. It's not for me. I'm not saying it's a bad build. It's not for me.
Honestly, I think that's probably the situation with every single part work, Todd.
Yeah, everybody. Some people want it.
Some people like it. Some people don't.
Yeah, I would not build the '66 Batmobile. I would build.
Oh, I would.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
In a heartbeat.
See? That's everybody's different. I would build the 89. I would build the Tumbler. But I'm not interested in the Barrismobile.
Nah, I like the 66.
See? And that's okay.
I mean, I like all the Batmobiles, but for a part work,
see,
66.
That thing just fell out again. How's that supposed to stand there? What's
You're
with
doing
this
it
gap?
wrong.
I was doing it wrong. That gap is not closed up. Try to stuff that back in there.
I mean, that's what Apple says anytime somebody complains about an iPhone. So, you know,
Yeah.
you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong. We'll take a fuck. Ooh, sorry, squirrel.
Okay. 12. It's this little square one.
Well, I don't like this design at all. Buck says sacrilege. I'm pretty sure he's talking about my opinion on the 66, which is okay. I've been kicked off the channel. I guess I should just end the broadcast now. The original was the best for Batmobile. And he says the 66 was the best, and that's okay.
He has no say. He's not here.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
So that's what that's going to look like. Which,
He's just somebody commenting. That's all. Which they're allowed.
yeah. If he's not on the stream, he's just an internet troll.
Yeah, he's just a troll.
Uh-oh, Buck's a troll. Oh.
Like so I know, was it Altaia or Diagostini? They did do a test for the new Optimus Prime, a newer one, you know, from the movies.
Who was that?
I did see it. I think it was Altaia. Altaia? I don't know how to say that name. It's Diagostini in France, basically. And that one looked cool. It looked bigger too, but this one's pretty big. It's going to be as big as it's going to be as big as T100, so or T800. It's going to be as big as the Terminator.
It looks slightly bigger, but
yeah.
And the one you're talking about, it looked about the size of Iron Man. Because the video that I watched on it, he built the head of it and then compared it to Iron Man's head.
Yep. Was I don't remember. Was it a little bigger or a little smaller?
It was
a little smaller.
I think it was right about the same size.
Which doesn't make any sense at all because, you know, Iron Man is 6 feet tall, and Optimus Prime's 11 feet tall. So
right, but just different scale.
Yeah. So what scale is it? You know what I mean?
Who knows?
I think Optimus Prime is larger than 11 feet.
No, I looked it up because I was trying to figure out what scale it was because it said it was 80 centimeters tall. This is the Altaia one, by the way.
Oh, he was bigger. He was bigger than in the movies then.
And I was trying to figure out the scale because I'm like, I think it came to 1/3 or something like that. I'm trying to remember now.
Hey.
I'm probably going to hang into
I mean,
11. You guys tried to kill me a couple weeks ago.
Was it way past your bedtime?
Yeah, it was way. Well, we had to get up early to start moving stuff over to here, and
when do we get a tour video of the new jigs?
Katrina says I can only show people the new digs once because she thinks it's bragging, and I can see how she says that. So when we're all set up and complete, I'll do a video like I did for the other room.
Well, it is bragging. And what do you think the internet's for?
Exactly. Just tell her that's right. It is bragging.
Yeah, it is bragging.
Why do you think we do it?
That's the point.
My roommate would say E-peen. How big is your E-peen?
Yeah, I'm fixing to jump off of here in about 30 minutes. I
I'm
have to
figuring
work
I'm here
tomorrow.
Till about 11 o'clock, I think. This should finish this up, and I think I'm going to order my lighting kit for the B9, and I think I'm going to start that.
Nissan just doesn't understand that I have a YouTube stream to do on Friday night.
Tell him you're an influencer.
Yep.
And they'll probably tell me, oh, yeah, well, is your paycheck an influence? Because
Voila. Voila, voila. It goes into that somehow.
All right, let's see where we are. Buck's new name, Troll. Yeah, see, if he jumps on, I can change his name to Troll if he changes mine to Urkel. I'm a troll when I'm there, true. OP is box scale.
oh, Eric's talking about like the old AMT Star Trek kits.
Mm-hmm.
The reason they're such weird scales, like 1/537 and stuff, is they already had a box. They just made the kit as big as they could to still fit in that box.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, that's why all the old Star Trek kits are in the same box. The same size box. They have a box. Why should we make a new box? We have a box. We'll just make a kit that fits in the box.
Are you talking? So Buck is saying that's why I don't have a video of mine now. Is you don't video your build room because it's a mess? I think
If
they
it's
know
not a mess,
Donnie's
you're
under
not
the
using it
influence.
right.
Tell them I'm under the influence. I'm sure that would help a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That would go over really well. Okay, I need a Sharpie. Okay, I did that one. Did that one.
See, Richard's here.
How's that cracking, Richard?
I'm not reading that out loud.
Why not? Go over like a fart in church. That's too funny. Dang, that sounds like somebody digging through a mechanic's tool chest.
That's what he has.
Oh, that's at the other shop.
Oh, that's at the other shop.
Switch cameras, Steve. Look at the size of this place. He's got some
Oh, I saw
cameras.
it.
Like, look at this. He's got like a whole studio with like $8,000 cameras and LED lighting and
Full screen, full screen.
I'm telling you. Oh, hang on. I'm telling you. Oh, that's not how you do full screen. What the hell am I doing? double clicking on things. No, I just got to click this here. Look at Steve. It can echo in there. It's so big.
That is a nice setup, though.
Look at this. Look at this rig.
Yeah, there's what are the webcams? They're the Canon something.
You were telling me about the XF or HF50s or something.
Yeah, that's it. It's something 50s.
Yeah, I looked 4K. Them up. Those are supremely good cameras.
Yeah, they were. The only problem is
I bet they have a supreme price too.
They're 4K, but they only record to the SD chip in 4K. The HDMI output isn't in 4K. So I'm a little disappointed in that, but
I mean, if you're using like StreamYards or something, you can't use 4K anyway.
Exactly, so. It doesn't really matter. So that's, I guess. Well, wait here. I don't know.
Oh, look!
Here comes the brag. Ready? Here comes the brag. Yeah. We're ready.
I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it, but there's the.
Oh, nice!
Wow.
He has a VIC-20.
Yeah, well, that's where I cut my teeth. Well, not really. That was the first computer I had that was with a full keyboard.
First computer I had was an Atari 800 XL.
I had the Altair where you put it together and all you did is watch the lights blink and.
Yeah, I never.
Buck wants to know what kind of glue you're using, Steve.
Oh, the glue is.
Is it just Tamiya extra thin?
Yeah, no, that's a quick
Tamiya
dry.
Extra thin. I really like that because it seeps into the cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the quick drying one. Yeah, with the light green top.
Yeah, I really like this. Hey, did you guys ever see Todd, did you see that video where I bought the cosmetic stand?
Yes. How's that work out?
At Restore? It works great. It holds all my paint. Here it is.
That's cool.
So, we all need one of those.
Yeah, we went there looking. I forget what we went there looking for, but it was an old cosmetic thing they had there. So I said that'd be perfect to hold all the paint.
I have 2 nail polish racks that I have paint in.
Oh, okay.
You got one light. I can see it reflecting off the base of that model. You got one light that's a different color in the ceiling?
Who, me?
I think it's just the angle because it's a dome.
Is
it? What there is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 9. Nope. What the hell's he got in here? There's 9 2x2 lights. Or no, I'm sorry, 6 2x2 lights, and then there's 2 4x2 foot lights. But tomorrow, which reminds me, I got to put all this equipment away. He's replacing them all with LED panels.
Oh, good.
And that's what I had in the old place, and boy, that's really nice.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully you can get a constant color.
Yeah, I told him I want daylight because the soft white doesn't seem to work real well.
So,
no.
You need.
I told him I want
all my lights are daylight.
Yeah. Daylight, yeah.
At least 5K. Yep.
That's what mine are too.
Yeah, that's why I had the old place we had. He had done them in there, and that's one of the things I liked about recording in that particular room was that the light was terrific. So I got a little light on here to fill up the gap for the one that's not working.
So I've now decided that place is so big that all of us can move in and have our own offices and build rooms.
Well, Katrina works from home, so she likes leaving the house to work because everybody thinks it's real great working at home, but no, it's not really because you never leave the house. You spend 8 hours working at home, and then when you get done working, guess what? You're still at home.
Right.
So she likes using an outside office, so we use that here. Plus, she does all the vinyl cutting, and she makes all the T-shirts for our other website. So one room has the 3D printers and the vinyl cutters. The other room is for leatherworking. One room will have the CNC, the wood CNC. I'll be able to bring that from the other shop. One room will have the boss laser, the laser cutter, and the one room is for our niece because she likes to do artwork. So now she's got a dedicated place to do it.
So basically, if we need anything made, we're sending it to you.
Yeah.
He's in.
Buck says his office is in my shop. That's good. I didn't have much room, so my office, because I work from home as well, my office is in my bedroom, which is not my primary choice. And then this is a spare bedroom that I'm in now. It's like a guest room that I converted into my lab.
I would like to work at home, but I ain't figured out how to build cars here yet.
Well, there we go. There's the dash. Let's see if I can do it somewhat.
That is nice. I still say you need to get some tiny LCDs and put them in there.
Yeah, I actually already built 2 videos. I have 2 MPEG videos for each of these, and I'm looking at different screens. So
there you go.
I think this would be even if this is just all static lit. If these were TVs, like actual LCDs, and there's plenty of room, you can make that work. I think that would be great to have these.
That would be cool.
I mean, I did create a static sticker as part of my decals. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, I saw that.
I just have a static sticker of like the graphics, like this on one side and Devin and Bonnie on the other, to put in there temporarily. But you know, we're not done. Just because I built it this way doesn't mean we're staying this way. So.
Okay, so you got it together now. The stream's still going, so you got to tear it apart and start doing your customizing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I did say that. But I'm not done with this episode yet. I still have to build the steering wheel, so...
Oh, that's not part of the dash. That just attaches to the dash.
How about this? I will try this one first. I'll do this on the stream. I'll do this one, because this one is... let's see if I can get enough of it in the screen. See, as long as it's so weird, as long as I can see the background, it just stays locked. Block background. Bring it up. There it is. Maybe I'll do this one because it's flat. All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to all the trouble of trying to bend one of them on the stream.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do that. I will learn how to do that off stream. I will play with that. So let me get this one out of here. Yeah, I thought I had all the toys. I had everything I needed to build stuff, and then I saw Steve, and I wanted to go in the corner and cry. And Steve's always fun to watch. I always like watching Steve. You have great charisma. Did he leave?
He's grayed out.
Well, he's still in the lobby.
Yeah.
You fall out?
Did somebody kick him out? Who
I
kicked him out?
didn't.
Did he kick himself out? I'm afraid to turn it back on if he kicked himself out.
I don't know. Type in the chat and ask him.
No, I don't think he realizes it. Steve!
There we go. I knocked my USB connection on the computer, so it disconnected the camera, and I guess you get booted when that happens.
Oh. Well, yeah, it kicked you back to the lobby, so I had to re-add you. No, I was saying, I said, you know, I watch all your streams because I think you have great charisma, and I'm always jealous every time I see all your toys. Yeah, I'm always jealous.
All right. Katrina always says I got to loosen up, but...
Yeah, but go back and watch your first streams and watch it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always fun. What was my first video? I'm trying to think. I actually think my first video actually was on my other channel, This Old Ham Shack. It was putting together the Ender 3 on my ham radio channel.
Oh, you had a ham radio channel?
I still do. This old ham shack. Yeah.
That's cool.
And then I guess my first real big video was on that, was still on that channel, was taking our shed and turning it into a ham shack during COVID when our niece started to live with us. She's 14. She came to stay with us. So I got booted out of the house with my ham radio equipment. Which wasn't bad. I got booted to a shack. So.
All right, so I'm going to use this as a guide.
And Katrina put the floor down in that too.
Mr. Fusion, is that Jason?
Yeah.
It is Jason. Hello, Jason. Good to have you.
How's it going, Jason?
What's up?
We let him in. We did let him back in. He was his first T800. My first video, I think, was a video of the Ecto-1 strobes, I think. And then some of the fire truck stuff. And then a lot of the Enterprise. All right, so I cut a piece of styrene sheet, clear. And I'm going to take the stock piece and score a matching piece. Let's see if I can do this with any kind of reliable accuracy.
Hey, Todd, Katrina says she's looking for the perfect original Optimus for you.
The what? The perfect original
Optimus, Octopus Primal, or whatever his name is. And she said, stop bragging.
Me?
No, said that to me.
She's talking about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows what's up.
Hey, I'm proud of the floor. She put this entire wood floor down.
All right, so we got a shape.
Wore the whole place up.
Oh, look at all these people jumping in. Wisdom's here. Buckman says score. He says hi, Joshua. Not Josh.
What's going on, Joshua?
Joshua.
All right, my crappy little model's done.
It's never done. What's next?
I don't know. I really do want to do that B9.
Yeah, crack it open.
The
That's what I think I want to do. I think I'm finally going to open it up and see what's in it.
the Bandai one?
What's that?
The Bandai B9? B8?
No, Mobius.
Oh. I don't know that one.
Oh, that's the... Yeah, they got a lighting kit for it and everything else, but I think I want to put a servo in the waist so he can turn. That over here. That over here. I've also got a Yamato, but that looks really daunting. I picked up the Yamato Bandai, the all clear one from Wonderfest. And I opened that up and went, oh, good Lord.
The 1000 scale?
Yeah, it's all clear.
I have a 1000 scale, but I don't have the clear one. And I have a 500 scale.
Here, we'll switch out. This one. And it has a lot of pieces.
Yeah, I have that exact same kit, but it's not clear.
That is sweet.
I got to work up to that.
You can do like a cutaway with that. Like, oh,
Yeah, I would love to have the 1/350 scale, but the price on those are insane.
I didn't see any of those down at Wonderfest. If I had seen that, I probably would have gotten it. That would have been humongous.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh, I'm ready for Sunday. Joshua.
we're waiting for that one. Right, Donnie?
Yeah.
I do have some of the mods for this too. Here's the It's
Glass
an all
dome.
glass dome. To replace the plastic dome.
I don't have any of the Lost in Space kits.
Well, I'm in contact right now with what belong to the B9 Builders Club, and I think I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to start building the life-size one.
Life size?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a B9 Builders Club. They got all kinds of resources. I've been in contact with one of the guys. I think the first thing I'll get is the torso.
Oh, that would be cool.
This robot is what started me on my path to doing a hobby of robotics.
I want to build a life-size R2.
Yeah, I know, and it's just that I got such a love-hate relationship with
Why is that?
Star Wars. I mean, I like R2 simply because of all the let's face it, when it comes to a robot, this is not a functional robot. He falls over. He would never do. But if you were going to build an actual robot that was functional, R2-D2 is about the closest you can get.
Right?
Right.
And C-3PO, I can't stand him because Luke gets his hand cut off. He gets his fake hand put on that he can do everything with. Poor C-3PO can't even bend his elbows. I mean,
But you got to remember, C-3PO was built by like a 9-year-old kid, so.
yeah. Oh, soft rubber arms. The legs. That's pretty cool. Ooh, lots of little parts I can lose.
There we go. Styrene.
Now let's see if it fits.
Just need to round the corners a little.
Poor CP3O.
Buck said, R2 falls over. Show him, Todd and Donnie.
I think Steve has seen this. I think he's seen it.
Yeah, I have. I asked you where you got it at.
Yeah, we showed him last time, eh?
That's really a cool toy.
It is. It's hilarious.
Well, this doesn't look
And
too
for
hard.
whatever reason, my dog absolutely hates BB9. I don't know why. He pays no attention to R2, but you get BB out and he's like, no.
Oh, this doesn't look that hard to build.
Yes, I'm talking about you. I know.
We got a puppy who's scared of Reynolds wrap.
Oh, really?
Every time we take the Reynolds wrap out, she goes bonkers. Yeah.
Must be the sound or something.
I don't know what. She came from a shelter, so I don't know what Marathon Man stuff they were doing with Reynolds wrap with her, but.
Oh. Poor thing probably got wrapped in it.
Yeah.
Hot dogs. I'm sorry, that was wrong. It was funny, but it was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm never going to get this back in here. Maybe like that. Oh, now I did it. This is
Once
like
you
a
take it out of the
travel
box,
map.
it'll never go back right again.
It's like a travel map. I can't get it.
Yeah.
It's an unspoken law. Once you take a kid out of the box, it never goes back in right again.
Now I got to build it. All right, that's as good as it's going to get. All right, I think that'll be next week's to order the lighting kit.
Just make a lighting kit. I'll program Arduino for you.
He knows how to do Arduino. You don't need me.
Okay, fine. I'll just get you to program an Arduino then. I know enough about programming an Arduino to make a few lights blink.
Oh, I love Arduino. They're perfect for props.
Arduinos are cool. I just got a lot of learning to do.
I mostly just use the Nano. I mean...
Yeah, that's what I use.
And I just got an ESP32 in here. Because they're pretty small.
What's that?
ESP32 is... Let's go over to the Arduino drawer.
Does it program?
He has an Arduino drawer.
I do too. My Arduino drawer is probably like 1/100th the size of his, but I have one. Hey Jack, Buck said hi. Jack looked at me like, "You woke me up for that?"
Yeah.
Does that program similar to Arduino?
Absolutely, use the same IDE and everything.
Really?
So here, yeah, hold on.
Oh, has that got a sound player built in?
It's got an SD card built into it. No, I'm sorry, no, this one doesn't. This is a Wi-Fi. It has built-in Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Oh,
no, I'm sorry, built-in Bluetooth. My mistake. And Wi-Fi, I think. You think I would know, wouldn't you?
You'd think.
It's definitely got Bluetooth. That's one of the advantages of it. So...
So it's basically like a Nano with wireless built in.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Nano with steroids. The only problem though is it's a 3.3 volt board. You power it with 5 volts, but all the I/O pins are 3.3 volts. So you got to be real careful what you hook it up with to.
Yeah, the pins on a Nano are 5 volts, right?
Yeah.
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 Man, you'd need like 20 ohm resistor to hook up a LED to it.
Oh, what on the? You could probably get away with just running them right off the pins of the 3.3. To be honest.
Well, if it's like a white LED, you could, but like a red one, you'd blow.
Yeah. Oh, wow, this actually is glass. Wow. Well, I would hope so. I paid for glass.
Right? But I'm going to hop off of here, guys. I got to get up 4 o'clock in the morning and go to work.
You want to retire?
That would be nice, but can't afford to do that yet. But I got most of the control panels finished. Let me...
Here, let's yeah, grab it.
Seriously, this one too?
Button. There we go. I hit the wrong button.
He kicked himself out of the stream. I
he
like
kicked
that.
himself out. Oh, welcome back, Donnie.
Yeah.
Now Katrina's got jokes. She says, make sure you lose those directions.
Yeah. I got that one mostly done. Just got to wait for the decals to set in.
It looks really good.
That's sweet, Donnie.
Buck says night. Richard says good night.
Night, y'all.
Good night.
And that's the other one.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
The only thing I don't like is these wood grain ones where they set in around the TV. There's little wrinkles in them.
Character.
Yeah, character.
Could you recut a thin piece of styrene and make it look like paneling?
Maybe. Hadn't thought of that. That's actually a pretty good idea. But anyway, I'm going to jump off of here, guys. Y'all have a good one.
All right, Donnie.
I'm going to hit the
Sunday.
sack and get up in the morning for work. Later, guys.
Thanks for joining me.
I also wanted to start this one too. This is the Strange New Worlds Enterprise.
Oh, hang on. I got to put this back. He jacked us all up doing that.
I really like that Enterprise.
You know, I have been watching the show. I watched the first, like, maybe 3 or 4 episodes, and then I just got busy. But
we really like the show. It's not that, well, I guess, woke or whatever. But and here's the lighting kit for it.
It's a little
lighting
woke.
kit costs more than the model.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
No, I saw that too, because I was doing the same thing. I was going to see if I get my hands on a 350 polar lights of the refit. And oh my God, the lighting kit was more than the model was. And the model's not cheap either.
I got a little bit of a discount because I bought it at Wonderfest, but not that much. All right, there's my first model in 25 years, I think.
Is that it? Are you done with it? Calling it done?
Yeah, I just wanted to, get my feet wet, put some stuff together. I don't, it's not something I'd want to. I don't know what I might do with it. I might fill some of the cracks in. I don't know.
I felt the same way, and then I jumped into like a level 5 SR-71.
Yeah,
I'm like, I haven't built a plastic model in 25 years. You know what? I'm just going to buy this 260 some part huge, Blackbird. I'm like, oh, well, whatever.
When I first learned to ride a motorcycle, I got on a Gold Wing.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, the biggest thing you can get.
Yeah.
We'll fit in there. All right, I guess I could put this on the shelf.
Isn't the Goldwing like a 1500?
Yep. Well,
yeah.
The one I had was late 80s, so it was 1200. Now they're 1500s.
That's one way to learn.
Yeah, and the Indian I have now, that's 1800.
But those are big cruisers.
Yeah.
When I was
all season.
I'm a big guy. Like I'm 6'8", right? So I went to go look at motorcycles, and I remember going down to the shop and talking to one of the guys, and I said, I don't know anything about motorcycles. Which one should I get? Because I wanted like a ZR, like a ZR6. Is that what it is? R6 Yamaha.
Oh, okay.
And
a sport bike.
Right. And so I asked him about it, and he goes, well, here's the thing. And I go, uh-oh. He goes, here's the thing. He goes, yeah, you've never ridden a motorcycle before? That's probably a good starter bike. And he goes, but in about 6 months, you're going to hate it. And then you're going to come back for the R1, right? This is the YFR1 or whatever it is, the 1000. And I'm like, really? And he goes, oh yeah. He goes, but if you start on the R1, you will kill yourself. I'm like, oh, well, that's nice to know. And then that was enough. And then watching how Arizona drivers are, that was enough to keep me from ever getting a motorcycle. So.
Well, this is a conversation a lot of us riders have, is riding a bike now is radically different than it was 20 years ago. And it's more dangerous now than it was before COVID. People are worse on the roads now than they were. I think what happened is when COVID hit, there's nobody on the road. So everybody was flying around, and now everybody's back, and they're still flying around. Putting on makeup, texting.
Let me steal this for a second. I have made my first acrylic panel.
What's that for?
In there. I made my own graphics. So this is the the stock display for the kit, right?
Yeah.
But when it's lit from behind, what do I do with my flashlight? When it's lit from behind, it's just blown out. Like the whole board just lights up like a Christmas tree. And so I printed my own graphics. I found some just like a baseline online, and then kept modifying it, and twisting it, and adding angles and resizing it and everything to get to ones I made. So I created a light block layer and then a graphics layer. So the trick is going to be, this is our next step, since I did say I was going to do this on the stream, is beautiful. Standing 6. I will peel the front layer of this, protect it off. Grab my light pad. Well, I'm not going to do that yet. What I'll do is, I want to test it both ways. So I'm going to, I printed these graphics on white vinyl, and I also printed a set of them on clear. So let's see how this works. I'll cut out the light block on one of them. And I oversized these so the black will hide, the edges will hide inside the dash.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think there's the stock ones leak a little light around the edges. So I'm going to steal one of these. And let's steal this. And I, when I created the graphics, I like chose which LEDs to light, and so they're actually colored light and dark. So hopefully there'll be some characters that'll show up instead of just one big blown out.
Like the infamous black windows and clear windows in the Enterprise. Boy, I don't miss that.
Super excited about having a big, huge Enterprise. Not super excited about all those windows.
Well, I got that Tommy coming in, so.
I did too. And did you see the email they sent out?
Yeah, I filled that survey right out.
I did too. Ooh, that was a nice feeling.
Those are some tough choices. Well, the Klingon cruiser wasn't a tough choice, but
no, the Klingon cruiser was easily the last one. So there, I can see easily through that. I need that to stay in place. I should have cut that out, left the white edges on it. So, see, I already made my first mistake. So let me get rid of my light board. I need some edges. So I might need to space these graphics out a little bit more. I need an edge so I can tape it down. So let me steal the next one. And that's why I printed 4 copies on 2 sheets, because I knew I was going to screw this up.
How did you print on the vinyl? Is that something you just get at the office store, or?
Yeah. You can buy vinyl. You can buy it's just sticker paper, basically. Comes in different colors, and it's considered. The clear I got is a glossy, but when the laser prints on it, because I went down to a print shop and had these printed on there, so the DPI would be super high. But yeah, it's just sticker paper. Nothing crazy about it. All right. So we're going to see if I can do this without jacking it up. I bought this little, this light pad was like $15. It's fantastic.
They're great for tracing things.
Yeah. It's for tattoos and tracing and all that, but it works for what I want to use it for. Take this down.
Cheetah boards.
See, I wonder what this looks like. Before we use the light block, I'm curious on what this will look like, just if I were to just stick it to the right to the vinyl. So let's light this up from behind. You guys see it? Yeah, see how the light's coming into the black?
Yeah.
Oops, I didn't want that light to come to the black, but you can see the digits, so that's working. Like you can see the zeros, and you can see I used 21.8 down here. And I don't know if you're going to be able to read it, but I took a little 11 segment or 14 segment displays and made it say ready OK. You see that? Is that actually legible? So the little readout down there says ready OK.
Well, maybe the LEDs they give you won't be that bright.
They're not, and I have a feeling I'm going to be changing them out anyway. So here we go. So this is the first attempt. We're going to take this one and see if I can get it to line up with the light block. So this is the white. This is white. So see, it's on white sticker paper. This is why I need the board, because I can't see. Oh yeah, I can't see through this at all. The light board's no good. So I'm just gonna eyeball it, and I'm gonna stick the black on the black. And I don't think that was very close. Okay. Now we'll fill that up, and we'll see how we did. You're going to see it when I see it. Ready? Let's see how this looks.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, it worked. A little bit of shadowing, it looks like, but...
Yeah, I think it's off by a tiny bit. I can see the light blocking is off by just the tiniest bit, and it makes the numbers look blurry. See how they have like a dual...
Once it's up on your shelf, I'm never going to see it from my house.
But that way, the
you can see the radio.
Just what I want lit is lit, right?
Yeah.
The radio K got blown out a little, but it's not too bad. I'm off by a little bit. Off by the tiniest bit.
So
then the idea is...
So is that vinyl, or is it just paper?
No, it's vinyl. Like the sticker is... Let me... No, it's actual vinyl.
Because when we put vinyl lettering on, if you take some water and just put a small amount of dish soap in it...
No, it's vinyl. This is not paper. You can't... Oh, I guess it is terrible. Oh, I got robbed. It's paper. Boo.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
then never mind. That's not going to work.
No, I need to go get some white vinyl stickers. So now let me peel the backing of this one off, and let's stick it on the plastic and see how it looks. So we don't have the white. And I also, like I said, I also have this in clear. I'll turn it on clear. So where's my little plate?
You know, Todd, if you have a sign shop in your town and you take them that graphic, they literally can print on vinyl for you. And that might help you.
Oh, it's really hard to see. So then we would stick this on that piece that I made.
So do you have a lot of room behind where they go in the dash?
Yeah, I mean, there's a light box that sits behind them, right? So there's a light box that sits behind that panel, and then inside the dash, it's just hollow. So like that panel came from right here. There's some posts and stuff in the way, but
if you look at my cam, this is real thin black styrene. So I was wondering if you just made this the same shape and then just cut out where you wanted the light to come through.
Well, I thought about doing that too, right? So I thought about, instead of doing like I did with, let me switch this back. you know, like what doing this light block, instead of using the graphics here, instead of putting the graphics there, just you use white boxes, right? So the lights can bleed through it. So I don't have to try to line up this very, very small print and stuff because this is all half-inch tall.
Yeah.
But let me cut this out. Let me do the rest of this how I planned on doing it, and we'll see how it looks.
And again, I bought this for the that MDT. I don't know why that MDT on the fire truck is bothering me, but
the fact that it wasn't lit.
Yeah, I mean, it just seemed like a simple thing to do, but of course, I know one guy who lit the whole interior of the fire truck, but I ain't got that kind of time and
hey, you did the MDT, and I lit everything else. It's all good.
Yeah.
As a team, you know what I mean? Like it's all good.
And you still haven't gotten Pack 7 yet, right?
No.
Okay. Well, like I said, Claire said it was at the port, but I have a stinking feeling that, you know, there's nobody to process the stuff that came in on the port. So it's just sitting there. Oh, it's 11:15. All right.
All right, so there it is on the panel. Let that focus here in a second. Thinking about it.
There we go. Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really have a way to light it, but if I throw this in the box, I'm just curious on how it looks when it's actually in the dash, and then I'm just going to test fit this. How's that look?
Oh, that looks good. It looks really good.
Come on.
Looks really good. Just wait till it's lit up now.
Oh, wow, that looks really good.
Yeah, and I'll practice. I'll have to figure out how to get that to line up really perfectly, and then that'll work really well. And it's flat, you know, it's not glossy or anything. I might try it with the clear, but the clear, the whole reason I went with the white is that laser print doesn't print the white bars. So the white bars that are on here, you can just barely probably see them. Wait, see how close. I know you can get within like an inch of this camera that will focus. The white bars, the vertical white bars, they don't print white. So when you print it on clear, that just becomes clear. Yeah. That then shows the black light block behind it. So the front has to be on white, and the back can be on clear or white. But you know what? Even though this isn't vinyl, I still think it looks okay.
It looks fine.
Yeah. I'm going to have to play with trying to see if I can get it to line up. And that's why I printed so many copies of it. So
the only thing you got to worry about, I guess, is over the years, the inkjet fading.
This is laser.
Oh, it's laser? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Now, what LED disc goes into it? Just what sticks into the back of the light box?
Yeah. So that's all it is. It's just an LED hole. I might shave the backs of these off and put an LED bar, you know, like a strip inside the whole dash to light it better. I don't think those LEDs are going to be that bright. But I also don't want to spend a ton of time on this because I think there's mods coming. I think there's no way that the modding team
give somebody
can
time.
Ignore and not sell this entire whole dash as a kit. So, you know, with full animations and everything. So this guy goes down here, you know. But yeah, I think it's a small improvement. I think it'll look good when it's lit, but I'll keep messing with it just now in the stream. This is a good time that's a good stopping point. I'll have to keep playing with it. You know, I mean,
you could stick these into it.
Look at these little tiny guys. These little tiny buttons. Let's see what's going on. Block out the background. Thinking. That's not a face. I don't know how to focus.
Oh, hello.
What if I give you something to put this on? There you go. Now how close can I get? You know, but like the little tiny buttons around that sit on either side of the steering wheel are printed. You can read them.
Yeah.
You know, but they're tiny. You know, so
Well,
I don't know. It's something to play with.
Look at my camera, Todd. Is this what you're talking about? Like these filament lights?
No. I have some of those, like the Edison bulb filaments.
Yeah.
Those are they're super delicate. I was going to use those around the edge of the Enterprise, the Eaglemoss Enterprise, to light the windows along the very edge of the rim because the strip lights don't really get that far. And I tried using them, but man, I slightest bend, they broke.
Oh yeah, you have to
Snapped.
be really super careful with them.
Yeah, and I didn't want to mess with that. It was just.
It's almost like you need a very short EL wire, you know.
Well, Buck had a really good idea, and I bought some styrene tube. I just bought pieces of styrene tube and some 1.8 millimeter LEDs just to stick at the end of the tube, like 2 millimeter inside, 3 millimeter out. They're flexible, and I could do a light sand on the outside, almost like you're building your own side glow fiber.
Frost them over, yeah.
Yeah, frost them down and put the light in, but it's not very bright. And I don't know. I might just take those LEDs that I got and just stick them to the back of the reflectors. They're so bright on their own, and the reflectors are silvered and everything. I bet you I could just do that, or stick them to the side of the reflector. The way I have the reflectors set up, I bet you it'll diffuse just fine. So, but I'll worry about that when we start getting Enterprise parts again. So don't kind of hold your breath. But at least we have a little proof of concept. So this is I think I'll have to move forward now.
All right, guys. I think I am going to leave. I got to be here at 7 o'clock tomorrow to make sure they don't break anything putting the lights in.
That's okay. I committed to trying out the little mod I made for the dash, and I did it. So I'm good too. And my food got here like an hour ago, so I need to go eat.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you all next week, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. Appreciate everybody coming. We missed Buck and we missed Eric, but not
really.
But I'm glad that. Good night, Richard. Thanks for coming. I think he's the only one here. But I appreciate it. Definitely thanks for stopping by, Steve.
No,
Truly appreciate it.
Catch y'all later.
All right. See ya.
Yeah.